Some people have mistakenly thought that Should Wizard Hit Mommy, which is in the syllabus of class 12 CBSE, is a story for children, but it's not. Here we find a father telling his daughter a story, the same story, you know. The characters change, but the basic story remains the same, in which there is an animal who has a problem, and with that problem, he goes to the wise old owl, and the owl sends him to the wizard, and the wizard casts a magic spell to solve the problem. And what happens after this is something like this, that the boy is asked to give money to the wizard, that much money which he does not have. And because of that, the wizard directs him to a well down the road, and he goes to that place, circles around, turns around, moves around three times, gets inside the well, finds that extra money, goes to the wizard, gives the money, and happily plays with his friends to return home on time to listen to the train whistle that brings his daddy home from Boston. Uh, and then the father Jack explains the dinner, and the story is over. But nowadays, things are different. When this little girl, Jo, was 2 years old, she used to sleep instantly. But now she doesn't. Jack doesn't like that. She asks questions. Jack doesn't like that. Joe has acquired some habits, something like when the mother tells her something, she runs to the father and asks, "Is that true?" And when the father tells her something, she runs to her mother and asks her mother, "Is that true?" So these are the things that are happening in Joe. This time, what should be the story? The suggestion of Joe was that it would be a skunk, a black and white, stinky animal. And Jack this time was excited to tell the story because he wanted to narrate through this story some incidents of his own childhood which were not comfortable for him. And as the story progresses, we find that Jack doesn't want Joe to interrupt because he's in a flow. Jack doesn't want uh, Joe to take the story forward because he's a male chauvinist, and he believes that females should be under the control of males. He's that kind of a fellow, and so on and so forth. So this is the story of Roger Skunk, who stinks, and so the other animals don't play with him, and he goes directly to the wise old owl, and the owl sends him to the wizard. The wizard asks him which smell he wants, and he wants the smell of roses. He gets that smell, goes to the well, brings the money, goes to play with his friends. He is very happy. Before we move forward in the story, you must remember that Jo is completely immersed in the story. She is completely inside it. So when Roger Skunk actually at the start of the story cries because, the friends don't play with him, Jo tries to trace the movement or the direction of the teardrop that falls uh, from her eyes, from his eyes, through his cheeks, and so on. Uh, the story was fine till this much, and Jo thought that the story is over, and she started to stretch and move and all that. But Jack reminds her that the story is not over because Roger Skunk's mother did not like the smell. And then what happens is something like this, that, you know, Roger Skunk's mother goes to the wizard, hits the wizard on the head, and forces him to change the smell. Joe is not happy with this. Now the question arises, who is right? Jo tries to stop her father from carrying the story forward from the point when the smell is changed to the smell of roses, and Roger goes to play with his friends happily and comes back home. Who is right? The parents are right. Most of you will say no, they're wrong. But let me tell you, why would somebody change one's basic characteristic to be accepted by the society? Secondly, the children are right. Because the love and respect not respect as such, but at times, yes, why not? Children should be respected. The love and respect that the children get from their parents or the loved ones or the people at home, the children take it for granted. They feel that, this is something natural, like drinking a glass of water, breathing in oxygen, releasing carbon dioxide, and so on and so forth. But they crave for, they yearn for, they wait for the love of the friends, the respect of the friends, and the cherry on the top of the cake, a leadership position in a friends group or a peer group. So for that, they want to make themselves acceptable in front of the friends group. The children are right. Don't consider whether it's morally right or not. They are right from their viewpoints. And that is what it should be. So both are right. The parents are right from their viewpoints. The children are right from their viewpoints. Don't take conclusions, because there is nothing right and wrong in this world. There is right, yes, surely, but there are no wrongs. They are only steps towards that right. Thank you very much for listening to this commentary of Should Wizard Hit Mommy?